What's happening, guys? Welcome to Zeus Fitness. Today we got something very special for you. We got a 70-minute no repeat workout. We're going to be tackling every muscle group in the body. We got some chest, we got some legs, we got some core, we got some shoulders, we got some biceps, we got some triceps, everything in there, all in one fell swoop. Each exercise is going to be 40 seconds long with 15 seconds transition time in between. So this one's going to be a toughie, but you got this. What we're going to need for this, guys, is we're going to need a bench. Okay, so ideally you'd have a bench to work with. If not, you can improvise and use the floor. And then a selection of dumbbells would be ideal. Light, moderately heavy, and heavy ones would be perfect. Okay, so that's all you're going to need. I'll instruct you as we go. Get yourself ready, get your game face on, and let's do this. So first exercise we're going to do is going to be alternate bicep curls. So we're just going to be taking the dumbbells, alternating from side to side. We're going to do 40 seconds of those. Take your time with them, do the reps right, keep them controlled and steady. So dumbbells in hand. And what we do here, guys, when we rotate them up, your bicep should be stopping the dumbbell from getting to your shoulder. And you're rotating around, let's go, to look at your nails, all right? You should not be getting right up to your shoulder because then you're disengaging the bicep. You should be flexing it and it should be acting as a block from that dumbbell actually getting to your shoulder. And take your time, breathe out as you curl it up towards you. Breathe in the way back down. And like I said, biceps burn out pretty damn quick, so don't be alarmed if by exercise 3 they're already screaming at you. And stop. Okay, so it's 15 seconds transition time. Up next we're going to do a hammer curl. So heads of dumbbells facing forward, we curl them up. We're going both at the same time for this one. Okay, and let's go. Again, dumbbells not coming right up to the shoulder, bicep getting in the way. Breathe out as you curl them towards you. Breathe in the way back down. So don't rush those reps. Don't swing your hips into it. Straighten out the arm before you curl it again. Extend the muscle then before you contract it. And stop. Okay, up next, guys, we're going to do a single arm concentration curl. So we're going to start with the right arm. We take the dumbbell, we get the tricep on just the inside of the knee here. We curl it up towards us and back down nice and slow. Let's go. Just going to go with the right arm for 40 seconds. And give it a good flex at the top. When you get it up there, hold it for a second or two before you release it again. That's where the muscle is contracting. That's where the magic's happening. So don't rush through that. Don't speed through the reps. Take your time, get more muscle under tension, and get better results for your sets. And stop. Now we're going to swap over on the other side. Biceps starting to get a little bit burny here. So again, just on the inside with the bottom of your tricep. Don't dig your elbow right into your groin on this one. And fully straighten out. Take your time with the reps. And again, you bring it up to here, give it a flex, hold, and back nice and slow. And stop. Good job. Up next, we're going to do reverse grip curls. So we have the nails facing away from us. We curl them up like so. Okay, just hit the biceps a little differently. I'll also get those forearms pumped too. And away we go. keep that core strong. Make sure we're not swinging into the reps as well, okay? And stop. All right, and the exercise number 6 of 10. I'll take that bench. Gonna get up to here. We're gonna take the dumbbell. We're going left arm here, tricep flat, and we go across the bench and curl it up towards. So you want your armpit right into the corner of that bench. Straighten out that arm. Really take your time when you're straightening out the arm. You don't want any air between the bench and the arm, okay? It is easy to sort of lean over and almost pivot to try and get that dumbbell elevated up towards you. But we're all about isolating it and making that lefty work really hard. And stop. Okay. Whew. All right, now we're going to move on to the right. Excuse me, guys, a runny nose, a bit of a cold. And let's go. Same again. Stop. Okay, up next we're going to do a hammer curl with a twist. So we do the hammer curl up, we twist, and we come back down. Okay. This is set number 8. Let's go. Stop. Okay, 2 more exercises left and we're isolating the arms again. Up next we're going to do a hanging curl. So left hand on here, dumbbell in right hand, we curl it up towards us like so, so shoulder and elbow stay perfectly still, and it's almost like we're aiming to get the dumbbell up towards our left arm. Keep the back nice and flat. Just isolating that right arm. I don't know about you guys, but at this point my biceps are absolutely fried. And this isn't going crazy heavy either. But doing the reps slow and controlled with a reasonably heavy weight, it's oftentimes much more effective. Whew. All right, we're going to swap on to the other one for the last exercise of the biceps. Right hand on, back brace, core engaged, and let's go. And shoulder to elbow doesn't move on this arm, so don't use that and don't swing it up.
so before we get started on the shoulders here, just gonna collapse the bench down. So weight-wise, what I would suggest, guys, again, they're gonna burn out quick, so I'm gonna suggest you go reasonably heavy for the pressing exercises, okay? But not like your maximum lift. Reasonably heavy, and then go reasonably light for what I would call the sort of toning exercises. So we've got strength exercises, we've got tone exercises. We're gonna alternate them. Strength one, and then onto a toning one, okay? And again, just pick your weights wisely here because they will burn out quick. And we wanna go slow, controlled, and get the reps in good rather than rushed reps, bad form, and risk injury, okay? So before we get started, it's a little warmer than I expected here, so let me just take this top off here. All right, there we go, seamless transition. Okay, so I'm gonna get started in 10 seconds here, and we're just gonna do dumbbell shoulder presses. Now we're doing it on the bench, but without the bench elevated up, okay? Try and do it without the back support, because that way we're gonna engage the core a little more without arching the back too much, okay? So use your heavy ones for this. So we're gonna hoist them up in position. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Breathe out as you press up, breathe in on the way down. Again, take your time with the reps, allow the muscles to spend time under tension. And if you go too fast with these, they will burn out really fast. And stop. Okay, so set the heavier ones down. Up next, we're going to do a 90-degree raise. So what we do here, guys, take the lighter ones, hold them at 90 degrees, and we raise up with the elbows, okay? And then back down, starting position. So we're here, up, and down nice and slow. And make sure you're leading with the elbows here. So we're really targeting the deltoids. Breathe out on exertion and breathe in on the way back down. And stop. Okay, up next, we're going to take a seat again. We're going to get those heavies, and we're going to do some Arnie presses. So we start with the dumbbells here, like we're playing peekaboo, out to the side, up, and back in. Again, these will be tough, just to warn you. And away we go. So you want them on eye level, out, and up, back down, and eye level. Don't drop them down here, okay? Just imagine you're playing peekaboo with the dumbbells. And stop. Okay. All right. Up next, we're going to do around the world. Just move that back slightly. So around the world, we take the right dumbbells, ends of them facing, nails facing away from you, and we go right the way up and right the way back down. Again, go light with these, go slow and controlled. Keep your core strong so we're not swinging or arching that back. And stop. Okay, up next, we're going to do a single arm shoulder press here. So we're going to move that back What we're gonna do is take our heavy dumbbell, right knee down, left foot on the floor. We start here, and we're gonna press up and rotate and back down. So dumbbell just coming down just above the shoulder. Again, we're using our core here. Keep yourself nice and stabilized. Right. And you really start to feel this. Oh, really kicking in on the right shoulder. And stop. Okay, you probably guessed it what we're doing next. Moving on to the other shoulder. Okay, so we're 5 exercises in. We got 5 left to go. So, dumbbell in left hand, left knee down, hand on the hip. We press up and rotate, so we breathe out and bring it back to starting position. See what I mean about those shoulders burning out quick? And stop. Okay, let's put the heavies over here. Up next, we're going to do a single arm side lateral raise. So we're going to use the bench. We're going to put it up like so. Put the left hand here, dumbbell in right hand, and we're just going to raise up and bring it back a couple of inches away from the hip. Again, using light ones for this. Well, it's starting to get burny, really burny. This is where your choice of weight of dumbbell comes in. It's really critical. If you overdid it, you're really going to start regretting it now. Okay, 7 exercises done. We've got 3 to go. So obviously we're going to do the other side now. So on the left, I'm just going to turn away from the camera here. And from here, we're going to raise up with the left arm. And away we go. Again, keeping that core braced, engaged. There's no swinging, no arching of the back. Nothing but pure isolation for the deltoid. Whew. Stop. Okay, now we're going to collapse the weights bench down again. All right. Last sort of strength exercise, we're going to do a narrow press, wide press. So we press up like so, we bring it down, we turn them around, and we press up. Apologies for the noise in the background, guys. There's a lot of wind back here in Belfast today. It's rattling the roof of the gym. Excuse me. And stop. All right, the last one then, guys. We're going to do a front T raise. So light dumbbells, do a front raise up into a T. Okay. Last shoulder exercise. Let's go.
We're gonna start 40 seconds of a lat pullover. Okay, so you're gonna need a bench and one heavy dumbbell for this one. I'll just explain it here while the timer ticks down. We get our shoulders and head on the bench. We take a diamond grip, we keep the arms straight, and we bring it down and pull it up and over. Let's go. Don't bend the elbows in this one. We get a good stretch on in the lats as we lower it down, but do it really slowly. Breathe out as we pull it back out front. Try your best not to bend the elbows or you'll turn it into a tricep skull crusher. And stop. Okay, up next. We're gonna leave the heavies down here. We're gonna grab the light to moderately heavy dumbbells and we're gonna do a 90-degree row. So we get the knees or the hips over the knees, dumbbells on the shoulders, and raise up to 90 degrees. So we're not tucking the elbows in, we're not pronating the shoulders forward. Just drawing that dumbbell up, the 90-degree angle stays intact throughout. The idea is not to get your dumbbell to your shoulder, so don't ruin your posture to try and achieve that. It is a pretty awkward movement. If you do it right, you'll feel it working. You also feel it hitting the core to keep you stable throughout. And stop. Okay, up next, we're going to do an upright row with the heavy. So we're going to take a grip just like so, or you can grab it this way. Okay, up to yourself, whatever you're more comfortable with. And pull it up towards the chin, keeping the elbows nice and high, and back down. Don't rock into it. Keep the core strong. Keep everything engaged. And we breathe out as we pull it up towards our chin. Breathe in on the way back down. And stop right up next. You get this bench in action here. We're going to put it on a slight incline and we're going to do a front raise and pull. So chin just over the top of the bench, like so. We do a front raise into a lat squeeze. Again, the objective is not to get the dumbbell to your shoulder. You're going to keep the dumbbells elevated nice and high as you come into that lat squeeze. Stop, drop those light dumbbells down. Now we're going to grab the heavies, go to the other side of the bench, keeping it in that position, and we're going to do bent over row. Okay, so we pop the head on here, keeping the back nice and flat, pulling up towards, squeeze, down nice and slow. Now don't use your head to push in and put strain on your neck. It's just holding you in position, because what you find when you do these without aid of a bench is you tend to start making yourself a little more upright with each rep before you know if you're standing and you've lost your position. Got to keep that back nice and flat, so from the back of the head down to the tailbone, nice and flat, core engaged. And stop. Okay, now we're going to move this out of the way. Up next, we're going to do a renegade row, and we'll probably use the lighter ones for these, okay? So, up in high plank position, you're going to row up,
keep the hips nice and still. Get the feet slightly wider apart than hip width, so we're not twisting those hips too much. Stop. Now we're going to get that bench back into play here. Coming into exercise number 7. We're going to do a single arm row with rotation. So take it in the left hand, right knee, right hand down. As we row up, we're going to rotate. The nails are facing away from us. Be able to squeeze back down nice and slow. Stop. Now we're going to swap it over on the other side. Exercise number 8. So left hand down, left knee down. Dumbbell in right hand. As we roll it up, we rotate it. Let's go. Stop. Pop that down. Now we can move the bench out of the way again. Exercise number 9 is going to be a sweeping row. So take the light dumbbells, tilt from the hips, keep the arms straight, nails facing away from us. Simply pull back like so. Back nice and flat. Core wrist, soft knees. And stop. Get rid of those. Move the bench back a little more. Coming into the final exercise, which is going to do a gorilla row. So we need 2 heavies, sumo stance, come forward, and we're up, down, and other side. Keep sat back in those glutes, keep the back nice and flat, knees wide enough to give your elbows plenty of room to come through without banging them. And stop. So, going to get started in 10 seconds. Start some double rack squats. Get the nasty ones out of the way first. So we rack these up on our shoulders like so, and then we squat for 40 seconds. Let's go. Lower your butt down, nice and low. Try not to let the knees go over the top of your toes. About hip width apart. Try not to let your knees cave in or slip out to the side.
Okay, up next, we're going to do a back lunge on the right foot into a high knee, okay? So dumbbells in hand, or you can do it with just the body weight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Try not to let the foot hit the ground. Once you get the knee up, go straight back into the lunge without the foot hitting the ground on the way back. Try not to tilt from the hips. Just keep your eyes looking forward. Pick a part in the wall to look at. Keep staring at it. If you're looking at the floor, you're leaning forward. Okay, and stop. So we're going to go on to the other side next. 3, 2, 1. And stop. Up next, no dumbbells needed. We're going to do a tabletop pickup. So hands behind us like so. We lift the butt an inch off the floor. We raise the hips, straighten out the leg, and go the other side. And the butt doesn't hit the floor. Get those hips up, nice and high. Raise the hips like you're working for tips. We don't kick the leg up towards the ceiling. We straighten the leg out as we raise those hips. And stop. Okay, up next, we got side lunge, curtsy lunge on the right. So pop the dumbbell underneath the chin, side lunge out to the right, and into a curtsy lunge behind. And away we go. And stop. Quick shake out before we go on the other side. Into exercise number 6 of 10. So we're at the halfway point right now. And away we go. Time for one more. And stop. Okay, up next, single leg stiff leg deadlift. We bend the left knee, bring the right foot out in front, keep the right leg straight. Dumbbells out in front. We tilt from the hips, keeping the back nice and flat. Feel the pull on the right hamstring, and then return to starting position. Just gonna keep that right leg straight and left knee bent. It's awkward, but once you get the position, you really start to feel that. The right hamstring. And stop. Shake it out before we swap sides. And exercise number 8, so right foot planted, right knee bent, left foot out slightly in front, left leg straight, and away we go. Stop. Up next, guys, you're gonna have to find a wall here, holding the dumbbells, put the forehead against the wall, and you're gonna raise up onto your tippy toes and back down nice and slow. Okay, so working the calves. And away we go. Your head doesn't have to be touching the wall, but just in case you're worried, you're gonna lean over and fall on your face. Might be a good idea. Don't let the heels rest on the floor. They come back down slowly and we raise back up. We keep those calves flexed on the tippy toes before we come back up again. And stop. And finally, we're going on to alternate lunges. So dumbbells in hand, we're stepping forward into a lunge on the right, return it, and go on the left. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, try and keep the eyes looking forward. Try not to look at the ground. If you look at the ground, like the hip is, you're tilting from the hips. You want to keep the chest high throughout. Not loading all the weight onto the front leg. And stop. So what I suggest you use, guys, is a bench, and dumbbell wise, I would grab kind of the heaviest ones you got at your disposal, okay, because you will be able to lift a little bit more with the chest than a lot of other muscle groups. And I would grab a light to moderately heavy set for the toning exercises. So there we go, we got our bench, got our dumbbells, got our timer, now we are ready to rock. So we're going to get started with dumbbell chest press here, and using the bench and the heavy dumbbells in 10 seconds. Okay, so get the dumbbells, lie back, and we press up to meet in the middle and down nice and slow. Let's go. You're going to take your time with these, bring it right the way down, breathe out as you press them up to meet in the middle. And stop. Okay, gotta stay here. I'm just gonna grab the light dumbbells, because up next we're gonna do chest flies. So, same position, just dumbbells facing the other way. And we lower them down and bring them back up to meet the middle. And stop, okay. Now, up next, we're just going to move the bench back and we're just going to do a full push-up. Now, you can do a full push-up, great. If you have to use your knees and do a box push-up, go right ahead. Okay, so dumbbells in line, lower yourself down. Keep a high plank position. Make sure you're lowering your chest down rather than pushing your head forward. Okay, head stays in line with the spine. Buttocks clenched, arms drawn in, so we're not flopping the back. Breathe out as we press up. Breathe in. And stop. Okay, let's put those aside. Up next. We're going to do a crossover, so take the light dumbbells, crossover across the front of the body with the dumbbells, really clenching the pec as you do it. Very small movement, no bend in the elbow, you're just looking to squish the pec on each side. Stop. Pop that down. Bring the bench back into play. We're going to put it at a slight incline this time. We're going to do dumbbell incline press. So maybe right there. Heavies again. Land back. And we press up. Down nice and slow. Stop. Okay, up next we've got a low fly. So we'll take the light dumbbells. We start here, 1 foot forward, split stance. We bring them up in front. And away we go. So again, just really focusing on squeezing those pecs together as much as you can. Stop. Okay, 6 exercises in, 4 to go. Up next, we're going to do an angled chest press. So this time, down to position. We start with this, the elbows out, bicep and forearm right angle, and we press them up like so.
And stop. Up next we got a pinch raise. So we're going to squeeze one of the light dumbbells with our palms and raise it up in front. And away we go. So the thumb stays over the handle here. You pinch it, that handle of the dumbbell with your palms, so your pecs are always engaged, so you're really not taking a grip using your fingers or thumbs here. So squeeze together by the palms, and that automatically gets those pecs engaged and working hard. It's a much tougher exercise than you think. And stop. Okay, so on to the last two then. Now with that in mind, we're going to do a pinch press this time. So we take the heavy dumbbell, we squeeze it, same grip as we had before there. Squeeze it between the palms, thumb over the handle, and we press up to meet the middle. Down nice and slow. Keep squeezing it with the palm. Try that till that slip through, or else you're going to end up with a dumbbell on your chest. But just keep those thumbs over, trying to grip with your fingers. Squeeze those hands together. And stop. All right. And finally, we're going to do a reverse grip chest fly. So, take the light dumbbells. The dumbbells facing this way, so nails facing away from you. Lower them down and bring them up in the middle. And stop. Whoa. Now we're going to get started in 10 seconds. The first exercise we're going to do, we're going to take one dumbbell in the hand, in the right hand, bicep towards the right ear, and fully extend above the head. Try and keep that arm nice and tight in towards your head. You want to get that dumbbell right down as low as you can before you extend it without the shoulder and elbow movement. You're going to be tempted for the elbows to veer right to the side, to try and avoid that. Just going to get them nicely warmed up before we get into some of the tougher exercises. And stop. Okay, so obviously you're going to swap on to the other side for the next exercise. So left hand. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just take your time with these. After about 20 or 30 seconds, you really start to feel the burn kicking in. And just focus on trying to get that dumbbell nice and low. So down to the center of the back if you can. Get good extension before your contraction. And stop. Okay, up next we're going to use the bench. We're going to do some tricep dips. So I'm just going to spin them around this way. So hands shoulder width apart. I'm going to bring your feet out. I'm going to get the feet nice and far away from you. If they're tucked in too much, you're not taking away with the arms. Okay.
Lower yourself down and press back up as you breathe out. And keep the back and the butt nice and close to the bench. So we're not turning it into a glute bridge. So really get those triceps fired up. And stop. Okay, up next we're going to do a double arm skull crusher using the dumbbells and using the bench. So we get the dumbbells in hand, lie flat in the back, lower the dumbbells down past the ears and fully extend back up. Make sure shoulders to elbows don't move. Stay in position throughout. Left triceps really starting to burn. And stop. Okay, so up next, we're going to do a kickback, single arm kickback, using the right arm. So if you want your left knee on the bench, left hand on the bench, arm up like so, and fully extend behind. Starting at a right angle, don't let the dumbbell creep up to the shoulder. And keep the elbow up in line with the back. And hold it for a second or two, and not just kicking back really quickly. Hold it flexed and bring it back nice and slow. And stop. Now we're going to swap it over onto the other side. Stop. Okay, up next, we're going to do a close grip push-up with a slight incline. So we're going to get the hands shoulder width apart on the bench. Up on our tiptoes, lower our chest down towards the bench, and press back up using the triceps. Really starting to kick out and burn now. Oh, and stop. Okay, good stuff. Right, up next, we're going to do reverse grip skull crusher. So turn the bench around, take the dumbbells. Same as the last skull crusher, only we turn the dumbbells the other way with the nails facing away from us. Lower it down and press back up.
And stop. This one's slightly trickier, guys. Exercise number 9. We take the dumbbell in the left hand. We put the right hand in the crease of the left elbow, lower it towards our right shoulder, and fully extend up, okay? So the right arm is stopping the upper left arm from moving here. This one's really burning my left tricep for some reason. Stop. I think it comes into exercise number 10, last tricep exercise of the day. And it's the same thing, only on the right side. So right arm up, left hand in the crease with the right arm, lowering that dumbbell towards the left shoulder, and fully extend back up. And stop.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Just need the mat, okay? So we've got rid of the bench, just the one dumbbell, simple. Okay, so we're gonna get started with a static hold, and we're gonna start with the low plank. So we're gonna get down onto our forearms, up onto our tiptoes, keeping the hands shoulder width apart. Don't bring them in to meet the middle. Clench the buttocks, draw in the abs, squeeze and hold. Okay, so the head is up as well. There's no point looking at your feet here. Just put your neck in an awkward posture. The head stays nice and still. Abs squeezed on like somebody's about to kick you in the tummy. Buttocks clenched like somebody's about to whip you in the ass with a wet towel. Head, the backside, the heels all in one straight line. Try not to dip the lower back, try not to pike the butt up in the air, try not to bring your hands in to meet in the middle. You'll take the weight with your traps. It's your core that we're working here, so the obliques, all the abs are switched on and engaged. And stop. Okay, up next we're going to do a full crunch using our dumbbell. So we're going to get the feet hip width apart, dumbbell in hand. We're going to crunch up and reach up towards the ceiling. So breathe out as you crunch up. And away we go. If you can't get right the way up, guys, you can tuck your feet underneath your couch or underneath the bench. Or if you've got a training partner, get them to hold your feet down. Or you can just crunch up about 6 inches. If you can't get right the way up. And stop. Up next, you'll stay in this position. We're going to bring the dumbbell up like so. Hold it there, get the legs together, bring them up, meet the dumbbell, and lower them back down towards the floor. Try not to arch the lower back, try not to bend the knees. So we want the core strong. And spine stabilized, so we're not arching it, putting pressure on the lower back. You breathe in on the way down, and breathe out on the way up. Breathing. It's very important doing ab exercises because if you have a full diaphragm and you're trying to crunch the abs, it just doesn't work. And stop. Okay, up next we're going to do one for the obliques. It's called a windmill. So we take the dumbbell up in the right hand, get the feet double, hip width apart, take the left foot out to the side, Get the left hand to the outside of the left thigh. And we breathe out as we dip down, just past our knees, keeping the legs straight. As we do, we're going to rotate the dumbbell forward. This one's going to challenge the obliques. Going to make you work muscles that you didn't even know you had. Stop, okay? Gonna swap over to the other side. So left foot pointing forward, right foot pointing out the side, both legs straight, right hand on the outside of the right thigh, dumbbell up in the left hand, and 3, 2, 1, let's go. Stop. Okay, we're gonna drop the dumbbell down to the next one. Up next, we're gonna go with Old Faithful, the bicycle crunch. Yeah, I love this exercise. Well, I hate it, but I hate it because it always works. Fingertips to the side of the head, legs up at a right angle, right elbow up the left knee, extend the right leg, don't let it hit the ground. Return and repeat on the other side. Stop. Okay, up next we're going to do side plank dig throughs. So we get in the side plank position. Right forearm down, crisscross the feet. Raise yourself up like so. Left hand digs in through and brings up nice and slow. So go slow on these guys. Make sure those hips are off the floor and the obliques are engaged. And take your time. Make sure that elbow is directly underneath the shoulder. Looking for a range of motion here, so really digging through nice and deep. Stop. Okay, now we're going to swap it over onto the other side. Exercise number 8 of 10. Nearly done. So crisscross those feet. Up you go. Right hand's digging through. Let's go. And stop. Now, up next we're going to do sprinter crunch. It's the hated exercise by many. Alright, so lie flat on the back, hands hovering over our chest like so. We breathe out as we crunch right up and bring our forearm to our opposite knee, back down, and repeat on the other side. last exercise, the stinkiest one of all. Save the best for last. Get one dumbbell there, hands behind you, feet either side of it, and we breathe out as we bring it over. Don't let them touch the floor. And back over the top. You're not gonna like this one. Save the best for last. This challenges all the core. So, transverse abdominis muscles be switched on, your obliques, your lower back. Oh, and stop.
Well guys, that finishes up our 70-minute total body, no repeat workout. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you do, give us a like, leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell so you never miss a Zeus Fitness workout again. We got plenty more coming real soon, so keep posted, stay subscribed, and I'll see you real soon.